see. Okay. Okay. Alright. I am back, ladies and gentlemen. And, as you know, that... as you know, guys, if you guys can see it, look at that. This was the first official post on the internet. And I was just waiting for other news media coverage about none other than Activision Blizzard Kings. Xbox Microsoft won this court case. Now, I wasn't sure that this was real, ladies and gentlemen, because we were waiting since last week, and we've been waiting since yesterday for the judge's final decision to end this court case. Now, as you all know, I forgot to introduce myself, so this is Ultra Dark Slayer. Welcome to my channel. So let's get right into what this article said. I'll try my best to read it to you guys. So it says here, Microsoft wins FTC's fight to buy Activision Blizzard. Now, we all know that this was the biggest mistake that the FTC, our United States government, was the biggest mistake that they ever did. They should have just let this go through. They should have not wasted the judge's time and Xbox's time as well, because we all know what Xbox and Microsoft were doing. They want to expand the Xbox ecosystem, and now they can do it. So let's read on, shall we? A California judge is allowing Microsoft to close the acquisition of Activision Blizzard after 5 days of testimony. Microsoft still faces an ongoing antitrust against by the FTC, but the judge has listened to the arguments from both of the FTC and Microsoft and decided to deny the regulators' request for the injunction. Judge Corley said the following. This is what he said. Microsoft's acquisition of Activision has been described as the largest in the tech history, which is true. Microsoft has committed in writing, in public, in the court to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation for 10 years with Xbox. This is what they have been trying to say everywhere, that Xbox doesn't want to pull out Call of Duty anywhere. Okay, they don't want to pull Call of Duty out of PlayStation. Okay, so PlayStation fanboys, you got your Call of Duty. It's gonna stay, so be happy with that. It made the agreement with Nintendo to bring Call of Duty to the Switch, which I'm pretty sure is gonna go to the successor of the Switch. Oh, excuse me. Okay. It enters several arguments for the first time, brings Activision's content to several cloud gaming service, which is true. Because without this deal going through, Xbox and Microsoft would not have done what they did. They made deals with Nintendo. They made deals with other services, with cloud gaming and also PC services. Okay. This court's responsibility in the case is narrow. It is to decide if, with not withdrawing these current circumstances, the merger should be halted, perhaps even terminated. Providing resolution of the FTC. I can't say that word. Let's see. For reasons I could explain, the court finds the FTC for not showing an unlikelihood to that it will prevail its claim. This merger in the Pacific tyranny may substitutely leans competition. The recording of this point of to more consumers accessing to Call of Duty and other Activision content. The motion for preliminary the injunction is therefore denied. So, FTC, you wasted the judge's time and Xbox's and Microsoft's time. You should have just gone with the deal. You should have let the deal pass. And now, not only that, guys, since it's been denied, one of the Congress members is going to have a hearing with the government. And they are asking for those documents in return. And if she doesn't do it, well, she's going to be in big trouble. She might get fired. So I don't feel bad for her. I mean, she decided to fight this. Well, she should have just allowed this to happen. So she might lose her job. So yeah, guys, and there's a lot more on this article that what's been said, and I'm pretty sure you guys have watched some of the other Xbox users podcasts about this, and you guys see it on Twitter. It's blowing up. Still, not even those YouTube Sony ponies have said anything yet. I'm pretty sure they might say something either probably later today. It's already like what, almost 3 o'clock here in California. So yes, what do I think about this finally ending? Finally, this whole circus fiasco about this. So I'm happy. I'm happy that it's finally over. I'm happy that Xbox and Microsoft finally gets to merge with one of the most powerful tech companies in gaming, and now there's already something in social media within Brazil that they're saying that Diablo 4 is going to be on Game Pass. It's like, hey, I mean, it's gotta happen. We're gonna have Diablos 2 and 3 on Game Pass, Diablo 4 on Game Pass, all the Call of Duty games on Game Pass, all the banjos, all the Crash Bandicoot on Game Pass, other Activision games on Game Pass. Maybe bring back Prototype. I mean, maybe they should allow High Moon to create a third actual installment of the Cybertron games. I mean, those were fun games. I mean, those were really fun games, and you know, like hold down Call of Duty for at least a couple of years, you know, because that needs to talk. Because I want to see these other studios start developing different games again, like it used to in the past. I don't know, bring back Guitar Hero. That would be fun to play on the Xbox or PlayStation or on the Switch. And hey, even on the PC, I mean, why not, right? I mean, since this deal is going through, I think next week, before they decide to do something weird, now the CMA is taking a knee because what they have heard today. So now they want to renegotiate the deal over there in the UK because their government's not happy with the CMA right now. So that's gonna be fun to see and read now. So now it's all about the CMA now, because now the FTC is over. It's done with. It's like get out of my way. And so now, yeah, so it's great. It's good for us, the consumers, and the Xbox users that have been using Game Pass, or it's excited to for people that are joining the ecosystem. Say, oh, I have an Xbox. I want to play these awesome games now that they're coming on Game Pass. I mean, that's good for us. That's good for everybody. Actually, that's good for the cloud gaming services, Nintendo, and we'll see what happens with PlayStation, because I'm pretty sure PlayStation has not said anything since this morning about this, because me, I was like waiting for more stuff to come out, and since man, when did this happen? Probably like 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning here in California. This was said. I was just waiting for more news, and I'm pretty sure like more podcasts on YouTube and on Twitch are gonna start blowing up about this victory. So this is a good time to celebrate, guys. And of course, if you guys heard that South Africa has approved their deals with Activision Blizzard and Xbox to merge, so that's good. So now we're just waiting for New Zealand, Canada, which those two countries have missed their deadline to block the deal, but so that's too late. That's done. I mean, now they have to negotiate with Xbox, and I'm pretty sure we're trying to wait for what's going on with that. So that's great. So this is a big victory for us Xbox users and gamers in general. So this is good. More Activision Blizzard stuff for the consoles, the cloud, the PC. You know, I mean, the PC. The PC is gonna have a lot of awesome games to play too, like World of Warcraft, StarCraft, more Diablo. You know, stuff like that. So that's gonna be fun to actually play on the PC. And that's it for that, guys. And now I want to talk about a little bit on a certain exclusive that's on the PS5, even though I don't own one myself. So I'm like going back and forth, say, hey, should I get a PS5? Should I get a Rogue Ally to wait for it drops on the PC market? But we'll see. We'll see by the end of the year. It's up and up. So because remember that Final Fantasy 16 is a time exclusive, so we might see it by next year, hopefully. I'm not counting my chickens here. We might see it next year. Any announcements for Final Fantasy 16 to come to another platform? Hopefully, it's on Xbox, because what I've been hearing and reading of the numbers of how well that exclusive is doing on PlayStation alone, and it has sold a lot of copies. It has sold 300 copies worldwide, and I believe, and of course, and this is what Square Enix said, that this is not enough for us. I mean, our sales are now dropping, and this is the second week, so it's like, I kind of figured this would actually happen with Square Enix, because what they did with Final Fantasy 15, those sales were dramatically really, really large, and they were happy with those numbers, because both platforms, both the Xbox and the PlayStation 4, have extremely accelerated those sales, because they were on both platforms, and now I'm pretty sure they are regretting to do that, because they're not meeting their target since the launch. I mean, it's a good number for most of us, but in general, that number is not good for them. So we'll see what happens if they decide to like talk to Xbox or PC companies to say, hey, we want to put Final Fantasy 16 on your platforms. Can we now do it? I mean, our time exclusivity is up. I mean, we're ready to put this game on a different platform. So I hope they do decide to bring that game to Xbox and not just PC, or maybe both. So that would be pretty cool for them to have more sales. I mean, if they want more of these big numbers, then they need to start putting their games multi-plat. So without further ado, guys, that is it of what happened today. This is a awesome day for us Xbox users, the gamers. Our the everyone is celebrating right now. So without further ado, guys, this is Ultra Dark Slayer. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon. Stay safe out there, and we'll see what happens because it's been an pretty interesting week so far. So hopefully we'll get some more news about anything else, and we're still counting the days for Starfield to pop up. That game is gonna be crazy. So until next time, guys. Peace.